Hello everyone, this is Ari from pantechelearning. So in the previous session, we saw how to configure the PWM, pulse width modulation. So today we are going to create some basic project. So we are going to go with the hands-on project. Okay. So guys, today we are going to create a smart street light system. We will start from a basics. Okay. So what are the things we are going to use for this system? So we are going to use the IR sensor, which is an infrared sensor. Okay. So it is going to emit the photodiode IR. It is going to emit the IR infrared radiation, and when this we have two LEDs. It is not LED, it is a receiver. One is a receiver, one is IR LED, and another one is a photodiode. One is a sender, and another one is a receiver. So from IR LED, the infrared radiation will be emitted. When it's the objects, then it gets reflected to the receiver, and the receiver captures the LED, and we will get some output. Okay, so we are going to use this to detect the peoples, if there is a human or there is an object or not. Okay, we are going to use this to detect the people. Okay, so before going to next sensor, you can now convert this masterclass into an internship, guys. So it is a 1 month of internship on embedded system. So we will provide you in a one-to-one live sessions, and we will add some lots of projects like these. These like lots of projects going to be added in the internship. So guys, while you are developing a project, if you have any doubts, means you can ask me directly in one-to-one live sessions on every Saturday. So already one session is over. So this Saturday is going to be one-to-one live session, guys. So you can use this to use this opportunity to ask the questions and upskill yourself. So the fees will be 1,200 and the discount is 509. So use this code ESMC1. Then the final price is 691, guys. So 691 only, guys. So use this to upskill yourself. So we are going to see an in-depth knowledge in the with this controller. Okay. So what are the benefits you are going to get? So you will get a 30 days of live session. You have a 90 days of access to the records. So while you are practicing this object, practicing these codes, so I have teached you. So you can use those videos as a reference, and you will get an hands-on practice on embedded projects. So we can create a lots of projects in internship, and you will get another 30 days of downloadable presentation. And we have a main advantages. We can have a six mentor lives, which have been one is already over. So use this opportunity. So after registering, you will get an internship confirmation letter, and we will give you two certificates, which is one is for participation and another one is for close completion, guys. So use this. So the registrations link will be provided in the chat box, guys. So you click those links. So the registration fee will be 1,200 and the discount fee is 691 only. So this link will be provided in the chat box. So click right now and register for the course. Okay. Okay, guys. So we will get into the topic again. Okay. So next sensor we are going to use is LDR sensor, which is a light dependent sensor. So what it is going to do is, this is a sensor and the modulus. We have the modulus. This is the module we are going to use. Okay. What is the sensor is going to do? What is the working of it? So as per the light intensity on it, if you place a light on it, as per the intensity increases, the resistance also increases. That means it will block the current flow of electrons. It will block the flow of electrons when the light is fall on it. So we can use this to find it is day or night. So we are going to use these two sensors. So we will detect whether it is day or night, and we will detect whether it is there is a human or not. Then we will tune on the light and we will manage the electricity like that. Okay. Okay, guys. Now let's develop the code. Okay. So first open the KEIL. Project. So now we have to select the board which we are using. Okay. Okay, the SIMS score and device. And now we have to add the startup file. Okay. So first we have to include the startup file. Okay. Okay. We'll create a int main. Okay. So what are the things we have to do? So we have to create a one pin for, we have to dedicatedly create a one pin for GPIO output, which will be connected to the light, and we have to read the 2 pins value, which is from the LDR, and the another one pin is from IR sensor. Okay. So the first thing we have to do is we have to configure the pins. So go to the RCC enable. First we have to enable clock. So we will use the GPIO port A. Okay. So we will left shift the. So we will use the GPIO port B. Okay. So we will left shift the one logic one to the first bit. Okay. RCC, okay. Left shift of 1. So this will tune on my clock for GPIO A. Okay. Then next thing we have to select the motor register. So go to the so in this I will configure the P3 as an output for light, then 2 inputs which is 5 and 6. Okay. So then for general purpose output I have to send logic 1 to the which pin. I will use the first pin as an connection for light. So I have to send logic 1 to the second bit. Then I am going to use the input mode. So it is in the reset state. So I will use the 4th and 5th bit. Okay. So we'll send logic first. So this will set the logic 1 and the second bit which has act as a pin 1. Okay. So we have PA of 1 as out. Okay. Before that we have to give the GPIO V to reset. Okay. So this will reset and set my pins PA of 5 and 6 as input. Okay. Okay. Now we have configure the modes. So it is the output or input we have configured. So next thing we have to read the pins, right? So we have to read the pins. So for that I will create a while. I will read inside these. So while of I am going to create a if condition itself. Okay. So I am going to connect the 5th pin with LDR and 6th pin with IR. Okay. So So what is the first thing I have to do? So the first thing I have to do is I have to check whether it is day or night. Okay. So before that, I will check whether there is a person or not. I have to check whether there is a person between before the street light or not. So I'm going to check it with this fifth pin. So LDR. So LDR is going to say me it is a day or night. Okay. So I'm going to check it with this pin. So for the I have to go to the input data register. So I'm going to check the fifth pin. So the fifth pin is connected to LDR. Okay. So I'm going to check whether sorry, we are going to check whether first is we're going to check whether the object person is there or not. So we have to check whether the sixth pin. So we have to check with this sixth pin to check the IR sensor. Okay. So I'm going to write GPIO of B input data register. I'm going to under shift of 6. So this is my IR pin. So this is going to get the input from the value from the IR module. Okay. So infrared sensor. So it's going to give a logic 1 when we. So we have to check whether the object there is an object or not. Okay. So it is going to give me a value. So I'm going to check whether it is 0 or not. Okay. So if it is 0, then let's get to the another loop. Next loop. So what is the next loop is going to say? It is going to say whether it is it is going to check whether it is dark or bright. So it is a day or night. Okay. So I'm going to get the value reading from the LDR sensor. So what is the LDR sensor going to do? What is the working? So if the light falls on it, the resistance will be get high, right? So I'm going to check with fifth pin. Okay. So in GPIO of B. In input data register, I'm going to check it with on shift of 5. So equal to. So what we are going to check? It is going to check it is day or night. So day means it is going to give the logic 0 because the resistance is high. So dark means it is going to give the logic 1. So I am going to check whether it is 1. Okay. So now I am check that my place is dark. Okay. So next process we have to tune on the light, right? So for that, go to the BSR register. BSR. So you have connected the PA1 for the light. So we will send logic 1 to the 1, and for tuning to off the light, we will send logic 1 to the 70th bit. Okay. So this will tune on my LED. Okay. So now we have to create the else state. So now we have checked whether there is a human or not. Then we have checked whether it is day or night. Okay. So this loop is going to come inside when there is a object. Then it checks whether it is day or night. Then it will, if this two condition also is true, then it is going to tune on my LED. Or else what it's going to do. So else it's going to tune off my LED. Also off. VSR. So what is the, so it is 70. So for tuning of the LED, so it is 70. Now we are going to create the another else. So if the object is not there, then we have to tune off the LED, right? So it can be in any state. So we are creating else again. Else off. So we have to close the loop. Okay. Now we have complete the program for smart street light. Okay. So we will build it. So we have a no errors. Okay. So now before importing uploading the code, we will see the make the connections. Okay. So this is the controller. So we have an IR and LDR sensor module. So these are the sensors. So we are going to interface with this sensors one. Okay. So we have a light setup for LEDs. Okay. And we have a resistor. Okay. First we will make the connections. Okay. So 5 volt is, so the 5 volt is white and gray is ground. Okay. So we have connected the resistor with the ground. Then we will connect the VCC for this modules. Okay. So the VCC is here. Then we will connect the grounds. So we have connected the ground and VCC. Okay. Then we have to give the output. Okay. So we have to connect the, so IR output is 6. So PA of 6. So we have a P of 6 here. Okay. Then we have an output this. Another output is LDR. So LDR output is PA of 5. Okay, we have a PA of 5. So we have connected these. Then balance connection is you have to connect the LED with PA of 1. Okay. So we will connect the PA of 1. Now we have connected the PA of 1. Now we have to connect those with these LEDs. Then we have to connect the grounds. Okay. So now we have connected the made the all the connections. Okay. Now we will upload the code. Okay. So we have done the connections. Now we will upload this code. Okay. So now you can see the LED is glowing. So it is detecting the IR is detecting the person, and it is LDR sensor is saying that it is dark. So then it is getting light is getting on. Okay. So this is how the smart system will work. So this is how the smart system is working. Okay. Okay. So we will meet on next session, guys. So next we will see some other interfaces. Okay. So thank you.